I assume you tried this one on your own. If not, go back to the last slide or go to your notes, try this one on your own. This is a trapezoidal prism. The trapezoid, this trapezoid and this trapezoid back here that you can't see are the parallel and congruent faces, so they're the bases, the two trapezoids. So use the volume formula like you use it for any prism or cylinder. We'll do cylinders tomorrow. Use the volume formula, then you have to find big B. Well, since now we're dealing with a trapezoid, we need the formula for area of a trapezoid. 1/2 multiplied by base 1 plus base 2 multiplied by height. The parallel sides of this trapezoid are the sides I just highlighted. So the area of the base, the area of the trapezoid is 1/2 multiplied by 13 plus, I don't see this dimension up here, but I see it over here. If that's 9, then this must be 9. So 13 plus 9 multiplied by, the height is shown right here, 10 centimeters. So 1/2 multiplied by 22 multiplied by 10. Half of 22 is 11, and 11 times 10 is 110. So big B, the area of the trapezoidal base, is 110. Now the height of the trapezoidal prism. How far apart are those trapezoids? How far is this trapezoid from the one on the opposite side? If you stood it on the, if you stood this prism up on its pink trapezoidal face, this base, how tall would it be? The answer is 8 centimeters. That's how far apart the trapezoids are. That's the height of the prism. So the volume is 880 centimeters cubed. Okay, I want you to see what the assignment looks like. Let me open it up real quick. All right, find the volume of each prism. I've done the first one for you as an example. It's right here. We'll talk about that in a second. You must write the formulas you use the way I've shown here. You may use a calculator to do the computations, but you have to write the formulas. If you're not writing the formulas, this can be very, very hard. I decided to use this 7x3 rectangle as my base, so I redrew it. So then when I found the volume of, when I found the area of the base, I used the rectangle formula. If you have a base that's a triangle, you have to use 1/2 base times height. Those formulas are on your notes as a reference. So you find the area of the base, that's big B, and then you substitute it into this volume formula. But I've shown my work. I mean, for these numbers, you wouldn't need a calculator for 7 times 3 or for 21 times 3. But if the numbers get a little harder, they really don't get that much harder. But I just don't want the calculations to slow you down. But write the formulas, substitute the values, and then a calculator is okay. And use the homework help video on the blog. All right, class dismissed.